Hi, my name is Evelyn Breedlove, and today I am doing a speech for my public speaking class, and it will be an informative speech. And my topic is statistics and outcomes and consequences for drinking and driving. I had looked up on the centurycouncil.org on the internet and found that you could find statistics all the way back from 2006 up to current for drinking and driving for the state of Indiana. Now, the centurycouncil.org, you can find statistics on all 50 states if you'd like, but of course I looked up Indiana, and for 2008 they had 11,773 people that were killed in drunk driving crashes. Now, that means basically they don't have to be the one that was drinking and driving. They could have been the person that was hit by a drunk driver or somebody that was in a car accident in the same car with a drunk driver. But I think that number is pretty outstanding and very needless. But also for youth alcohol consumption for 2008, for 12 through 20 years old, the numbers are pretty high for youths that are underage that were trying to buy alcohol. For the liquor laws that were broken, 9,883 children from the ages 12 all the way up through 20 had been charged or pled guilty for trying to buy alcohol. For the arrest data for 2008 for driving under the influence, 23,475 people had been charged or arrested, whether they were 16 years old all the way up to in adulthood. That number is pretty outstanding too. For the youth alcohol consumption data, the ages 12 I think is pretty low. My daughter is getting ready to turn 11, and I'm scared to death to hear that she might be interested in buying alcohol or drinking it. So those are some of the statistics that you may be able to find. There's numerous websites that you could look at for more statistics and more detailed numbers. You could also look at a website on YouTube. I had a link that was sent to me by my cousin, and it's about a video that was made about the dangers of drunk driving. It pretty much says the past where the people, how they ended up drinking, were they at a party, were they drinking alone, were they an alcoholic. It tells the story of them drinking, were they, with friends at a, a party, relative, reunion, whatever. And then it shows them getting in the car, and it shows who gets in the car. Is it their friend, is it their child, are they by themselves, are they completely intoxicated, they can hardly keep their eyes open. And then it shows the accident. And then also after the accident, it shows who's involved in the accident. Was it, the child in the back seat that was killed and they were alive, or was it that they hit a pedestrian, they hit a child? Were the people that were intoxicated, did they hit it, an innocent bystander, and those people were killed, but the child in the back seat was still unharmed, but they were crying for mommy and daddy, and they didn't know that mommy and daddy had just been killed. That's a pretty it's a very meaningful subject, and I know I sat there and I personally got teary-eyed because it's a very profound video, and I think you should watch it. And if you know somebody else who doesn't think drinking and driving is a big deal, you should send them this link, and I'll write it for you. It's http://www.youtube, that's one word, .com/watch_pop-up question VX uppercase Z 2 MF8 uppercase D T uppercase W D8. Now please keep in mind that's all one sentence. That's wasn't enough room on there. But I'll also set the link up off the homework assignment too, so if you can't find it, then I'll post it on the communications link. But I think that everybody should watch it because it might have an astounding effect on somebody, so hopefully it might make somebody think twice before they start to drink and drive. Also on statistics, I think that we